Holy fuck. I tell you what, man. Bethesda tonight was unbelievable. If you thought Microsoft's conference was somewhat good today, Bethesda just said, hold my fucking beer. They just blew everybody away tonight. Absolutely blew everyone away. I'm still in shock right now. Alpha Excalibur, what's up, man? Elias in the house. Sir Cardinal's here. Holy shit, Bethesda. When do I start pre-ordering? Because, holy shit, The Elder Scrolls 6. I didn't think they were going to do it. They went out and did it. We had so much information to go through. Stuff that I didn't think was going to appear Doom Eternal. And all of a sudden just blew me absolutely out of the fucking water. That's how you do a fucking press conference. Todd Howard, who had to have been up there for probably about 25 minutes, half an hour, and you thought he was just there for Fallout, and just kept announcing game after game after game. Hell yes, Serial Assassin. I want Doom Eternal as well. Holy fuck. Blew my fucking mind. Welcome you guys to the Bethesda press conference review. I don't even know where to start. But other than the fact that, hey, while you guys here, click the like button because I just left 2 thumbs up for this thing because it was just really good. Make sure you guys are hitting subscribe, click the bell. Let's get totally started. Microsoft is like, we're fucked. Yeah. I'm worried about Sony for tomorrow right now because Bethesda just, holy shit, just blew this thing out of the water. Hopefully you guys are getting started on some of the stuff that they offered tonight. I'm a guy who's like, I don't care too much about mobile games, but I don't know, that Elder Scrolls Blades game looks pretty badass. I ain't lying. I'm down for that shit. But I'm gonna get to my full score of the review. If you guys want to leave one in the chat, greatly appreciate. Go ahead and do it. We'll go ahead and read your comments as we go along. Yeah, I was not expecting a new Doom or Elder Scrolls tonight. Serial Assassin, I'm in the same boat with you. I'm just blown away. So tell me if you guys kind of caught this in the early part of the press conference, that there were so many cues for applause. I mean, they were just looking for applause, and that the crowd looked kind of like, whatever. Now, they announced Rage 2 right at the beginning. They went for it. 8.5 out of 10 says Kevin Carter. Hell yeah, dude. Knocked it out of the park. They announced Rage 2 in the beginning, and they bring out Andrew WK. Comes out on stage, does a live performance, and I swear, they move the camera out to people in the audience, and you just see the people in the audience on their cell phone. They're just sitting there like, okay, move on. I just want to see the fucking game. They wanted to get to that point. What is Bethesda? They are a publisher, Sir Cardinal. They are a publisher. That performance to me was like start of cringe, and I'm worried. I'm like, oh my god, this is going to get bad. And there were moments where I just couldn't stop laughing at the crowd about how dead they looked. And I mean, come on, Microsoft didn't do that much to just take everything out of you. Come on, you know. But it was ridiculous. So they just wanted to get to the game. So as far as I was concerned, I wanted to get to the game. The funny part for me though in the beginning was Pete Hines when he gets up on stage and he takes jabs at Walmart Canada. That was great because you could tell they wanted to keep this thing secret. But fucking Walmart, they got to screw everything over. But we get to Rage 2, where you find out that you play as Walker, the last ranger in the wasteland. Walker, Texas Ranger, anybody? Yeah, I kind of caught that right in the beginning. They're known for the jokes and stuff, and they brought it. And I gotta tell you, the demo for Rage 2, because I played Rage 1 back on the 360, and I was a little disappointed. I mean, the story that was practically non-existent. However, yeah, they were taking jabs at Walmart Canada sausage. They basically had no story. The gunplay was good. The vehicle play was good, but it just it killed me. Ronnie is saying, I actually got the alert tonight. Thank you. I'm making sure that we're getting those alerts. Elias says, I'm Canadian and I approved the jab. I bet you did. But yeah, the Rage 1 wasn't really something that blew anybody away. Hell, you could find copies of Rage for like $5. That's how bad it was. You can get it backwards compatible right now on the Xbox One. And they get to the demo, and the vehicular combat looked great. Thank you, sir, knowing you got the alert. The gunplay, again, it was spectacular. The use of gadgets, we're seeing gadgets there. We see the wing blade make its way back into the game again, which I was really excited about. Of course, we saw that in the trailer, and then we see it in the game again in use. Yeah, TSS like that. I did too, buddy. I loved it. The unique gadgets, it looks a lot of fun. Hell, did anyone catch the moment when he's sitting there in when your character is in the base and he's attacking everybody, and then you see the one bandit who's up on the roof, and he's got a television screen there, and then all of a sudden he's like, he beats the television screen, but on the screen shows the collector's edition of Rage 2. And you got that, like, that moving head kind of thing. So I caught that a way for them to go ahead and throw in the promotional stuff for Rage 2. So I got a good laugh out of it. It was a pretty cool Easter egg to go ahead and throw into the game. Still acknowledging the story from the first game as well. So if you've never played the first game, I'd honestly tell you, you're not missing anything. Just go right into the second one. It seems that they're following up with it, talking about the asteroid, was the Apophis asteroid that collided into the Earth at one point in real life. We could say it was eventually going to happen, but looks like it's never going to happen, so we ain't worried about that. But it was actually really cool. The game looked a lot of fun, very colorful, something we didn't see in the last game. So the use of color here is great, and I'm very happy about that. This game's going to be out in the spring of 2019, so in early 2019, maybe closer to maybe April or May or something like that, that we'll get to see this. And I'm actually excited about this. You can play solo, play multiplayer. I'm pretty sure we'll have all those things. Will 10's up here, man. Hey, have a good night, buddy. It's good to see you in here tonight. TSS talking about trying out Fallout. We're going to get into Fallout here. And I guess Milla Yellow's in here too, so greatly appreciate it. The Elder Scrolls Legends, which is a card game, was also brought up tonight. It's coming out later this year on all consoles, including the Nintendo Switch. So, yeah, Fallout 76 looked good. So, Elder Scrolls Legends coming out later this year on all consoles. So, PS4, Xbox One, the Switch. It's a card game. I don't know how many of you guys are really into card games. I'm not kind of a card game guy like a Hearthstone or something like that. So, I don't know if this appeals to me too much. But I think, you know, if you're into stuff like that, this is something for you. We also got a presentation of the Elder Scrolls Online. So, more stuff coming for that. And again, I was kind of queuing to this thing where the guy would just hold up his hands and get people to applaud. So we're seeing that. But we're getting new DLC that is coming. Stick around, Awandi, because we're getting a lot of stuff. You just kind of caught the Rage 2 stuff, and now we're going to get into all the goods. They did announce a Wolf Hunter and Murkmire DLC for later this year. And again, took what we call the E3 2018 buzz term, deep dive. Once again, we hear that word deep dive. That came up yesterday during EA's. Tomorrow we're going to see that with Sony. So again, we're getting deep dive. Oh, we're getting to that, Kevin Carter. We are definitely getting to that. One of the surprises that got me tonight, I think a few of you enjoyed this tonight, Doom Eternal. And what killed me was when we're sitting there and I'm watching this press conference, you get into the trailer, and all I'm thinking of is hell on earth, hell on earth, hell on earth, this is fucking Doom. And then all of a sudden the music starts really kicking in, and that says, that's fucking Doom. And I'm just blown away at this moment. I says, we're getting Doom 2, hell on earth. This is great. So they called it Doom Eternal. It is the sequel to the 2016 game. We find out that we're going to have a more powerful Doom Slayer this time. So Doom Guy is going to be even more badass than ever before. And that there will be more than twice the amount or twice the types of demons that we had from that first game. Now it's going to be double that. So it's going to be fucking ridiculous of what they're bringing to this game. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see much. They're holding this back until this August at QuakeCon. It kind of makes me go back to when they did this for Doom 1, where we wanted to see Doom 1, but you couldn't see it unless you were at QuakeCon. So hopefully they're not going to pull this bullshit this time. Let us see the freaking game. So, you know, it's not everybody can be at QuakeCon. If you are, that's great. If you can't, you know, don't hold us back on it. Let us see the game. So hopefully with Quake 2, I'm going to say Quake 2, but I'm sorry, Doom Eternal. My mind's just going crazy all this shit tonight. Doom Eternal is going to be the shit. I can't wait to play it because I love the first one. I still play the first one. By the way, on my channel, I have Doom 1, the entire game. On my channel, you guys can go watch if you want, or hell yeah, I just tell you go pick up the fucking game and go play it. If you haven't yet, get your ass on it because you're going to love it. That's how good that game is. Quake Champions was announced. So we got announcements for tournaments at QuakeCon and DreamHack Winter. So more into the PC game. I was hoping they were going to announce a console version, but that didn't happen. So we were sitting there and they brought it up for PC players. They also have a trial for everyone, for those of you guys on PC. Free trial for everyone from now until the 17th. And it will continue to play for free even after the trial ends. Andrew WK is still relevant. I guess he is. That's why he was there tonight. Awani's talking about the Devil May Cry 5 trailer. Yeah, I'm still watching it too. That thing is so damn good. Absolutely, I agree with you. More info on Prey. They've been really hitting on a lot of their older titles here, but Prey comes up, and I don't know how many of you guys are still playing Prey, but they talked about it tonight, announcing the 3 modes: story, new game, plus, and survival just added tonight. It is now available. Also, a Moon Crash DLC is also available. And they also have coming up later on, I think in the summer, called Titan Hunter, which is a new hide-and-seek style mode, which is a 1-on-5. So it's you versus 5 mimics who can become absolutely anything. Anyone who's played Prey would know this. You can become like a water bottle, a chair, whatever. You know, you could be practically anything. And it's a hide-and-seek style of game, which we also found out that this Typhon Hunter can also be played in VR. Now, mainly this is for PC players. I haven't seen anything for PlayStation VR for those of you guys on console. So that could be a little disappointing, but yeah, this is still pretty cool, I got to admit. Speaking of VR, also, they announced some more stuff. Wolfenstein Cyberpilot is also coming to VR. So you're getting more stuff for you guys on PC that want to go ahead and utilize VR. This is more modes. They didn't announce anything again for console about these modes coming to console, but for PC guys, you're looking really good right now. Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. If you guys got a Nintendo Switch, the Wolfenstein 2 is coming to the Switch. I didn't see a release date on it, but we know it is on the way. We've seen a lot of Bethesda games starting to make their way over to the Switch, including Skyrim and Doom. So now we're going to see Wolfenstein. And now, of course, that's not the only Wolfenstein announcement. Wolfenstein Youngblood, which is set in the 1980s with BJ Blazkowicz's twin daughters. You'll be able to play this in solo and co-op. Thank you, TSS. It's available in 2 to 3 weeks. Thank you. Appreciate it. You're going to be able to play as BJ Blazkowicz's twin daughters in either solo or in co-op. This is coming in 2019. So I thought that was pretty cool. Youngblood, a movie in the 1980s. Mr. Complain, how you doing? That's a good name, man. I like that, Mr. Complain. Send a shout out to him right there. Yeah, solo and co-op play coming in 2019. The whole Youngblood thing, Youngblood, big popular movie in the 1980s. So I love all the references that we got there. Let's get to the big thing of this whole night. You all thought Rage was big because Rage looked very awesome. I do see that as a day one buy, but we'll get into that later. Fallout 76. We've been wanting to know what Fallout 76 was. We've been sitting here all during the day, during Microsoft's briefing, during their press conference earlier today. They briefly showed Fallout 76 with that trailer, which they showed again tonight. And we're like, what is the game? We have no idea what this game is. And we've just been waiting and waiting and waiting, and we finally get information that we really wanted. Fallout 76, a prequel to all other games in the Fallout series, which we kind of already knew, takes place in West Virginia. Again, something we already knew. Map is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. Again, something we already knew. So we find out that it's the map that they have is the most immersive map. Weather effects, everything is greater than anything that we've ever seen in a Fallout game. New beasts to encounter, some of them pretty freaking large and badass. I mean, they had that one looked like a freaking Hogan Gorilla type man sitting there bashing his arm down. We saw him quite often. So quite a few enemies to take on, whether it's the unnatural type or even mechanical. We kind of caught that. The one thing that Todd Howard really brought up is how every player is real. So everything that we were thinking about and what I was saying back on my last episode is real. The game is an online, completely online survival type, which he called softcore, in this game. So entirely online, but you can play the game solo. So the good part is you can play the game solo, but they say it's better if you play the game with friends and get people together and play the game that way. Don't worry, it's not going to be a Sea of Thieves or anything like that. But every character is real, open world survival game, and death is not permadeath. Death will not mean that you lose any of your progression in the game. You're going to be able to keep everything you have. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Moving more into it, they talked about building and moving wherever you want. Defending your settlement. Yeah, we're going to talk about that TSS. Defend your settlement against all enemies, human or otherwise. So obviously, because every character you see in the game is a real person, you could come out in that world and then some guy's going to come out and try and fucking shoot you. That's just how it is. This is Fallout. So you have to find the people who want to team with you versus people who are going to want to fucking kill you. But the good part is if you die, you don't lose anything. You keep all progression. So favorite part in this, and I thought this was really cool. Sarah Small, what's up, Sarah? Thank you for joining me. You can gain nuclear fucking missiles and blow the shit out of people. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You can find codes, the nuclear codes. Say your friends come up with the codes, but you want the codes for yourself. You could turn on your fucking friends and go kill your friends to go gain the codes for yourself and go launch a fucking nuke and blow up any of the 6 areas of the game wherever you want to go ahead and fucking blow up. You could destroy everything. You can destroy the settlements of your foes and complete freaking strangers. When I saw that he says you can take a nuclear missile and blow shit up, I just sat there and said, yes, 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 I want to do that. I want to do that as soon as quickly as possible because I'm all down for that. I don't know about you guys. I'm pretty sure in the chat we're going to get some nuke hype in this. I couldn't believe when I heard that you could go sit there and blow people up and like that and just start nuking everybody. So I was very happy about it. Todd Howard mentioned 100% dedicated servers and that there will be a beta, what we call break it early test application, because I love how he joked up on stage. Yeah, some of our games appear to be broken or have bugs in them. So when he brought that up, and now that we're going to get a beta for this game, especially a game that is going to be an online game, that was a big deal. So very happy about that we're going to see a beta, because I know everyone's going to have that nuke hype, want to blow people up. If we're all going to play Fallout 76, dude, it's going to be a blast, and hopefully I get to play the game with you guys and do some fun stuff. There will be a collector's edition with a map that glows in the fucking dark. I thought that was great. You get a map, it glows in the dark. You're also going to have these figures. It looked like there were 6 different figures. And the cool part was a wearable power armor helmet. So you can sit there and wear your power armor. I'd like to see someone do a live stream and have the freaking power armor helmet on and just go ahead and play that way. I probably would actually do that shit. That's how crazy I am. I would probably fucking do it. The best part is I'm looking at this game and how it's being played, the demo for the game, and you're just watching the gameplay saying, this thing is than I thought. They've really been working on this. And I remember Fallout 4 and how it was available pretty damn quickly. It's the same thing here. Uh, the Fallout 76 is going to be available November 14th, 2018. Do I own the Pip-Boy? I wish I did. I would love to have it. It's big and bulky, though, I'll tell you that, to get the Pip-Boy. But I think I would really want to have one. That would be really cool. Mellow Yellow's in here having a root beer lollipop. Speaking more about Fallout Shelter. I don't know how big you guys are on Fallout Shelter. I kind of like the game. I don't think it's that bad at all. I do play it mobile, and I tried playing on Xbox sometimes, and it used to kick me out of the game a lot. So hopefully this will get better, because Fallout Shelter is now coming to PlayStation 4 and the Switch. The game is free, and it's available right now. You can get it tonight. Absolutely free. Go ahead and get Fallout Shelter if you haven't played it yet. Give it a shot. It's actually a fun game once in a while. So, is it not there yet, Mello? It should be there tonight. If not, check it out. It should be there. Also announced was the Elder Scrolls Blades, and we're talking about a pure Elder Scrolls game on mobile, both iOS, mainly iOS. I didn't really hear anything about Android, but I'm pretty sure as well. Handcrafted and procedurally generated dungeons. Of course, plenty of spells in melee. You can hold it up at your phone in portrait mode, which I thought was hilarious. That you can see sitting there saying, hey, while you're in a meeting, just go ahead and use your phone to play the game. I might be able to try that at work. That would be pretty funny. They have 3 different modes. Of course, you can create your own character. The 3 modes, of course, is Abyss, which is a roguelike game with like a never-ending dungeon. And Arena, which is, of course, PvP. And Town, which is mainly like town building. You're going to build your own town. Allows you to gain story and quests for you to go ahead and take part in. And of course, you can visit your friends' towns. I don't think you can raid your friends' towns, but still you can go to your friends' towns. This is coming soon to PC and console with full connectivity to be able to take your game that you're taking on mobile and be able to move it to console. So I thought that was pretty awesome. Or, of course, on PC. I don't want to keep my PC people out of this one, you know what I'm saying? Also, it comes this fall for free for Elder Scrolls, and of course you can pre-order the game tonight. You can start with that tonight. It's playblades.com if you want to get early access. Thank you. Love the glasses. Thank you. I appreciate it. Gunner Optics. I use them when I play my games and pretty much read anything on PC. Thank you, Sarah Small. Let's get to the goods here. We didn't get much. These were just announcements, but these were probably some of the best announcements of the night. We finally get Starfield. This is a game they've been talking about now for at least a couple of years, that we've been hearing about this game. We've never seen it. They never showed anything. And tonight we get that first announcement and a tease of Starfield. Looks like you'll be able to jump to different places in a galaxy or what. But it is a next-generation single-player RPG. So I don't know if this means if it's coming to this generation or we're talking Xbox kind of generation. So this could be years away. And but tonight to hear it, hey, we're working on this, it's coming, and I thought that was pretty awesome to know that Starfield is real. And of course, we get and one more thing, the game we've all been asking for. The Elder Scrolls 6 has been announced. They have put an announcement up there. They put it up on screen for everybody to see. The Elder Scrolls 6 is real. They are working on it. Maybe in the next year, we start seeing some more teasers, and both to Starfield and the Elder Scrolls 6. That's a lot to go through for an hour and change press conference tonight. I was shocked about some of these games. I'm amazed by them. I'm interested. I can tell you right now that both Rage 2 and Fallout 76 will be day one purchases for me. Day one games. I am impressed enough to the point that I'm willing to go ahead and pre-order them fuckers right now. But, I mean, Rage 2 is not going to be out to 2019. Fallout's going to be out very soon. I'll tell you what, Fallout, I'm more than likely to go find that freaking power armor and wear that shit. I would stream with that fucker on see out of that damn thing, but we can try, and I'm really excited about that. So yes, those will be day one buys for me. Doom Eternal will be a day one eventually when it's released, but we got a long time until we get to that. Maybe more that we see of Doom next year. So highlights for me: Rage 2 obviously is a big highlight. Doom, huge highlight. Fallout 76, Elder Scrolls Blades. I'm very interested. Starfield and Elder Scrolls were great. The cringeworthiness, we did have some of that tonight. Andrew WK, I don't see the point of why he was there. I get it, they're trying to promote the game, but you could tell that the fans in attendance did not give a shit. The comedy was good tonight. I didn't mention that. I'm sorry. I should have. It's the other cringy thing, obviously, holding up cues for applause. I mean, holding your hands up to get people to kind of go ahead and applaud, I thought was pretty cringy. Also, during the presentation, you had the two guys up on stage, and the jokes were just really bad. It was just terrible. That part was terrible because the cringe was just. You could see that one guy was like way taller than the other, and he's just pulling out the jokes, and you could tell the crowd was like, whatever. But the one thing I laughed at was when Todd Howard was up there and talked about Skyrim and bringing Skyrim, and you see he's sitting there talking to Alexa while playing the Elder Scrolls. I laughed my ass off. I thought that was really funny. I got and enjoyed the shit out of it. So I thought that was really coming soon to your refrigerator, which I thought was sitting there doing the shouts, and one of the shouts would spit ice cubes out. So I thought that was great. So I thought the jokes were mostly hit, very few miss. They really connected with the audience pretty well. Todd Howard blew it away up on stage, and for the time he was up there, you knew that something special was coming. Fallout 76, holy shit. As I said, day one. I was very skeptical early on, not skeptical anymore. I am buying day one, and I will try and find a collector's edition with the glow-in-the-dark map and the power helmet and everything. I want it all. I just do. I just want it all. Thank you guys for being here, for hanging out in here, but I got to give a review to this. So hopefully you guys give your reviews in the chat right now. Let me know what you guys think of this press conference, because I can tell you what, I can't say it's a 10, but I will give it a fucking 9. I am giving this a 9. 9 out of 10. They shocked me. They amazed me. Sausage giving it 5 out of 10, huh? Mellow, Sausage going for the controversy. 8 out of 10. Serial Assassin going for the 8 out of 10. I am at 9 out of 10. Holy shit, it was amazing. I'm absolutely blown the fuck away. Some of the stuff I didn't care about, I don't know, maybe I can drop it down to 8.5. Yeah, all right, 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10, or 9 at the least. Great deity coming with, because I'm really there, because some of this stuff I didn't really care about. The stuff I really do care about was the stuff that I'm more excited about, and of course the future. So we did get a lot of surprises, and yeah, I'm pretty much 8.5, 9 out of 10 is about where I'm at on this. I don't know, but I'm reading your guys in the chat there. Everyone seems to be very happy. Sausage, why are you 5 out of 10, bro? I'm trying to figure out why you might be on that 5 out of 10 train, dude. I think the rest of us are a little bit more excited than maybe you are. Maybe some of the games expectation, and that's fine. That's your opinion, and that's cool. And I appreciate someone who wants to kind of jump on the other side and say, hey, Serial Assassin, do you think it was better than a Microsoft? Yes. Microsoft today, I gave a 6.5 out of 10. Sasha says, yeah, I'm just not into some of these games. Okay, that's fine. And you know what? That's cool, and that's your opinion. And some of a lot of us are different from the others. TSS saying Doom Eternal, Fallout 76, Elder Scrolls 6, he's excited for. I absolutely agree. And Starfield, I'm really excited to see what is going to be. I'm just blown the fuck away. I didn't expect some of these announcements. The whole Doom Eternal, I don't think anyone was expecting. We knew there was going to be a Doom sequel, but I didn't think we would get that announcement tonight. So absolutely blown away with what we saw and what is coming up. So I'm going to say 8.5 out of 10 Was it better than Microsoft? Absolutely. Microsoft, listen, I did a review earlier. You guys can go check it out. It's about an hour long. And I said in the Microsoft conference, I said that's a presentation on games. It was solid. I would say a solid 9 out of 10. However, because you're trying to sell your Xbox One X console, you bring up the fact that Xbox 2 is on the way within the next couple of years. All right, you're going to have an Xbox 2 or whatever the fuck they want to call it, and that all your games really are not just on your console but also on your PC. How are you selling a 4K console? You're not. You're basically telling everybody, hey, if you got PC, this is a win-win situation. And here's about 85% of the games you could play somewhere else. How are you selling the Xbox One X? You're not. So that's part of the reason why I gave it 6.5 out of 10. Although a lot of the games really freaking good. Devil May Cry 5. That was absolutely amazing. It's Minnesota, good to see you in here tonight. Well, we're about ready to wrap things up and get out of here tonight. Going to get some much needed sleep as I get ready for work tomorrow. Tomorrow, another big day of press conferences, which a couple of them I'm going to catch during work, including Square Enix and Ubisoft, who are going to have their conferences during the early part of the day. And then tomorrow night, Sony is going to be up. We're going to get the PlayStation 4 press conference, and that's pretty much the main event. That's the one we're all looking forward to. I will be live after the Sony press conference, and at some point during the day, I will catch everybody up on Square and that I saw and what we might be looking forward to. I'll be honest, Ubisoft is not one I'm really looking on the high list at. I'm kind of like in the middle. Some of this stuff could be good, and some of the stuff might be like garbage. We don't know. That's the thing with Ubisoft. Square Enix might have I guess we can use deep dive with Kingdom Hearts 3. So we might see a lot of Kingdom Hearts 3 during Square. We'll probably see more of Tomb Raider during Square. So the Square Enix part of the conference schedule, I'm looking forward to a little bit more, whereas on Ubisoft, I'm looking forward to a little bit less. Still going to give it a shot either way. I mean, it's got to be better than EA at least. And of course, Sony that night is going to be humongous. It is going to be the main event, the thing to look forward to. I'm excited for it, especially as a PS4 player. I'm looking forward to it. Tuesday, obviously, we got Nintendo, and as a Switch player, I'm really looking forward to seeing what both of these manufacturers are bringing to the table, especially in terms of games. So today has been a very good day. We got to see a lot of stuff. Bethesda blew me away. Microsoft did a good job, but again, didn't really sell their console. Really a lot to look forward to. Yeah, Nintendo's probably going to have a lot. Their sausage, as I said, focus on Smash Brothers, Metroid Prime 4. So there's a lot to look forward to. Probably even a surprise at Bayonetta 3. We'll get that. Still a lot of games really to see what they're going to bring. Pokemon also is going to be talked about a bit, I'm pretty sure, on Tuesday. So get your bodies ready. Mr. Tarver talking about body ready for E3. Yeah, we're all ready, man. We're just getting underway. We're maybe just halfway through these press conferences, and there's more to come. Obviously, the Himmel God has spoken. We'll be back on Thursday live, and I will be talking about who won and lost E3. Top games. What games were great? What games sucked? We're going to get into that. What are my day one buys? What I'm going to pick up on day one? I will fill you guys in on that. While you guys are here, make sure you guys click the like button. I see a lot of people have, and I want to say thank you very much from the bottom of my heart for all you guys who tune in here and listen to me fucking talk. But on the other side, you guys have been paying attention in the chat, and that's awesome. Billy Ricky's here. What's up, Billy Ricky? I went looking for games today, and I don't know about a NASCAR game for 09. Wow, shit, might as well take it. Hopefully we get an announcement on the Mini N64 Classic. A very possible sausage. Smash that like, says Billy Ricky. I greatly appreciate it, guys. You guys have been awesome, man. I saw my video earlier had over 150 views just for Microsoft. It blew me away. Thank you guys for all the love and support. I appreciate it. So hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Greatly appreciate it. We're going to have a shit ton of gameplay videos coming up. I'm going to have my Overwatch opening of all the loot boxes. Let's see, TSS. I'm going to get the Fallout 4. I like Fallout 4. I might be one of the very few that actually like Fallout 4. Some people, it's a love-hate relationship. I actually like it. I do enjoy it, and I want to play more of it. So, usually sports games. Yeah, I understand, Billy Ricky. Billy Ricky said, man, make sure you guys are subbed to Billy Ricky. make YouTube, and of course follow him on Twitter, BillyRicky03. Check out Billy Ricky, man. He deserves it. We're talking about, yeah, building in Fallout 4 is badass, and there's going to be more in Fallout 76, Billy. More of it. So hopefully we get to join on with Billy Ricky. And we can maybe drop some nukes on people, and we'll create our own Moabs on everybody else. A lot of fun. I promise I will not turn my back on everybody in that game. At least not everybody. At least you won't see. I won't be that terrible. So, but yeah, so hit the like button, hit subscribe, click on the bell as soon as you get notifications. Guys, we're getting notifications tonight. That's awesome. I greatly appreciate it. The donations, obviously, we're not on tonight. This is just a review, and it was going to be a quick one, so no need for that. I knew someone wanted to drop a donation earlier. We'll do that more on the Twitch side of things, where we'll have the bits and the subscriptions and stuff like that. So nothing like that here on YouTube tonight. No time to set that shit up. I didn't even really want to set it up anyway. I appreciate all the love and support, guy, that's been hitting me up on Twitter. We're getting close to the 1,000 followers. We're at 992. We're 8 away from hitting the mark of 1,000. So hey, tell your friends of friends, hit that follow button. Let's get to 1,000. Maybe we can do a giveaway on the next episode of The Himmel God Has Spoken. That would be really freaking awesome. Anything you guys can do, push over 1,000, so I don't have to mention it no more, because I don't want to mention, hey, look, I'm getting close to 1,000. So help me out, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, Billy Ricky. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight and going through E3 with me and celebrating these great moments with gaming. I've been to E3 before. Looking forward to eventually going back to E3 again. I was there in 2009, and I definitely want to go back. So hopefully in the future we could find a way that all of us can go back. Maybe maybe we can drag Joe with us, and maybe we can drag maybe Ken and Filthy Mouth Gamer and everybody, and maybe we get D Moon and everyone to come on out with us. Canadian Basement, who knows? We could bring out a whole fucking crew out there and have the Foul Mouth Nation and the JCS Army all together in one big fucking good time and have a big party out there. That would be awesome. That would be a goal, I think, to do something like that. But thank you guys for being here tonight. I am Brian Himmelfarb, a.k.a. The Himmel God. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to see you all tomorrow. Square Enix, Ubisoft, and Sony. And then Tuesday with Nintendo. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's enjoy E3. Enjoy all the videos. Post all that stuff on Twitter. Let's have a blast, guys. And I'm going to see you all tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.